Adam, last week you said the mob rolling into town next week have the capability of kicking a team when they're down. How down are your men after that one?
Yeah, there's no doubt we're lacking confidence. We're lacking some personnel clearly, but with that, we've got some young blokes out there. We're trying hard. I thought we tried harder. Just our start. I think the first 17 minutes was. I think the Storm had made 12 tackles to our 75 or something like that. And against Melbourne Storm, you just can't do that. So, to answer your question, we're down on confidence definitely at the moment. And the only answer is to stick together and fight our way out. And we'll come out the other side. I've seen it. Unfortunately, we've done it annually for a long period of time now.
Where can you go? Because there's a long list of injuries, there's a suspension as well, so changing the team doesn't look too possible, but could Dylan Prithian be a chance, given his hat-trick today in the lower grades?
He sprung that one on me. When you're down, I think we're up to 13 out of the squad are out, and 8 of them have got 100 games plus, so we've got some key personnel out, which... You're bringing young guys in, and sometimes they'll give you 3 or 4 games, and then you need to spell them. And we can't do that. We need to just keep playing. And there's no consequence to poor performance because you can't drop guys. Because I can't fill the 24, the sheet that you got to fill out on Tuesdays. I'm nearly making names up. So, but it is. No one's going to feel sorry for us, and we don't want that. We don't want people's sympathy. We'll just. We don't want to be kicked unnecessarily, but we don't want sympathy. We'll fight. We'll get together and we'll fight it. We did it last year. We're in, losing streak, and then get a couple of key personnel back, get some confidence. With the fundamental errors of our game today, that's confidence. Like, you stop seeing things clearly, and
Do you think in some ways, Adam, that was an improvement on last week today?
People are going to think I'm off my head if you look at the scoreline and think that there was, but there was some response. Our middles, I thought, take away that 17 minutes, which really took a bit of a lot of gas out of us. But there were some parts I didn't see, which I was just talking about that, the fundamentals, catching the ball off kickoffs and kicking off properly, and I didn't see all that, so I'm not happy with that stuff. But some individuals showed they really cared, but we're still soft in some parts out on our edges. They played way too quick. Harry had way too much time. They were having a good time out there at the end.
The toughest 2 weeks you've had at Newcastle?
Probably, yeah. Dating back. Probably, yeah.
How do you feel about that? Because obviously, I know last week you came in here and you were shadowed by what had happened. Does it feel worse today than it was last week?
Yeah, I think when you put, like Adam said, there was a lot more effort. I thought, I know it's hard to see that when the scoreboard's reflected the way it is, but I thought there was a lot more effort than last week, and that probably hurts more. So to come in and know that you did put the effort in, but like Adam said, we've just had some things, some errors and fast plays and all those things that just weren't good enough in grade, especially against the Storm.
How's that Adam Clune? Was he struggling with that knee again? Was that part of the issue of his, ability to kick today?
Yeah, he's we're down on troops, and we're fortunate that we've got guys that are representing our town. They're tough guys. They want to play, and they're a little bit busted. Tyson shouldn't have played. He sounded awful before the game, but him being him was no way he'd have it any other way. He wanted to play. So, I think sometimes people think that we look like that we don't care. They care. They're tough, and they're playing busted, but we don't have a choice at the moment.
What about Jake Clifford? Assuming you brought him off for form, or as in his form at the 53-minute mark or so there, and then you had to put him back on because of the HIA.
Yeah.
Do you wrap your arms around him after that? How does he be treated after that kind of thing?
I think like the rest of the team, Jake's lacking a little bit of confidence out there, and I just thought he's not going to leaving him out there against them the way they were playing wasn't going to help him. So I thought, just get him off, let him clear his head a little bit. Now it's important that I coach him and I help him through it, But he's like a lot of people here at the moment, wearing this expectation and this, you get this win-loss anxiety instead of performance anxiety, or you're just getting our jobs done.
Adam, the points table at the moment, I think you guys are last on the ladder. I guess one way to look at it, the only way is up from here, I suppose.
Yep, it's the only way, mate. We're not looking at ladders. I stopped looking at that for our feel good or make ourselves feel better a while ago now.
Carl, you're about to spend a long stretch on the road between North Queensland and Magic Round. You'll be away as a team. As captain, you feel like that might be just what you need now to get away, be close, to be in camp, so to speak?
To be honest, yeah. I'd sort of reflect on what we had to go through last year, and I enjoyed that time being with the team, being in that environment. I think that brought the best out of us. So, I'm looking forward to going away and working hard, and that's the only way we're going to get out of this is working hard and staying together.
Adam, were you surprised when the guys chose to kick the penalty goal at half time there?
That was probably me. Probably should have had a set. I didn't really know. I didn't really think that was more on me.
Adam, did you have a look at the Cowboys last night? They were pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were. Very impressive, to go over there to Darwin. I think they're probably used to the conditions up there, to go over to Darwin. To take on Para, they were probably, if you were a gambling man and looked at form, probably that would have been a help to them going across there. But yeah, like you said with the ladder and that, I understand there's a good team up there that we need to face, and we'll prepare the team well. But right now, I'd prefer to talk about us than someone else.
Going to get anyone back next week?
We're a chance. Of one or two. I think over the next month, out of those 700 gamers or 100 plus gamers, we should get about 6 of them back, and then Brails wouldn't be too much longer after that. So the sun will shine again on this team in terms of some experience coming back. And I think, and I need to be reminded that too sometimes. I can be hard on some young guys and want them, they need to learn. And learning is playing NRL games. And so when you've got 7, if you go through them, like Gags and Kurtman and Barnett, Fitzgibbon, Hommel, Hunt, they're all 100 plus gamers. Some are up closer to mid 100. So that's when you really learn how to handle oppositions out there. So, but again, I don't want to give some excuse. We don't need them guys to catch the ball off kickoffs or kick off well. And,
Craig gave you a ringing endorsement a moment ago, Adam. Is this what coaching's all about, really, when the team's down and, when you've got injuries, when you've got suspensions, when everyone's wanting to stick the boot in? Is this what coaching is really about? Yeah,
well, it has to be for me. You can't take the good with the bad. You get plenty of pats on the back and you get to live a pretty good life. There's a lot of great key positive things, but you can't have it both ways. I've got to coach just as hard when we're winning. I've got to coach just as hard when we're losing and when we're in slumps. So you're right, it'll be rewarding when we come out of this and we fight our way out. Yeah, it challenges you as a person and as a coach, but it challenges these guys first and foremost. They put up with a hell of a lot more than I do.
Kalen, you said this has been the toughest couple of weeks in your time here, and the fans have come and watched back-to-back games without a try and heavy scores. What's your message to them in a time like this?
Yeah, that was a disappointing part. I woke up today, I was thinking I'm grateful to do this in front of the people that we get to. And then to put that effort out there, that really what hurt me. But, we love our fans. For us, we got to work hard. We just got to work hard, stick together. That's